second concept in the formula, write down when more than one when more than one commodity is given. Formula page you to write this, okay?
You were explaining this to me,
Now, if more than one commodity is given, then we have to take the average index number of all the commodities. Simple concept. So P1 upon P0 into 100 we do for all the years. That will do for one commodity, that will do for other commodity also. And then you will apply the formula average index number as sigma P1 upon P0 upon n into 100. How do you find the average? Sigma x upon n. Here instead of x you have P1 upon P0 because we are finding the index numbers, average. So this is like sigma x upon n. And n 200, instead of doing it again and again, we have done it only one time. Instead of doing P1 upon P0 into 100 for 5-6 commodities, you just find P1 upon P0 and 100 is common everywhere. So directly final answer multiply with 100. Understood this? But when do we have to use this formula? When more than one commodity is given. It may be 2, 3, 4 commodities, then only you will use this formula. Okay, P1 is price of current year, P0 is price of previous year. Page 15, exercise 1.1.
question number
4. Understand it properly? Take it out everyone. The price of 5 fuel related items in the year 2012 to 14 are as follows. So now 5 items are given. So we will have to use this formula. Calculate the general index number. General means average. Okay, general means average. General index number for 5 fuel items by taking the year 2012 as the base year. You can see 2 years are only given, 12 and 14. So 12 will be taken as the base year, means all the values will be divided by 2012's value. And then state the overall increase in the price of fuel items. This extra conclusion we have to write at the end. Suppose your index number comes 130. What does it mean? 30% increase in price. So that conclusion we have to write. Whatever index numbers we will get based on that, what is the overall increase in the price of fuel items? Any confusion with the question? Raise your hand.
no sir.
So you are given with items. Understand the columns, then make it. Then you are given with units are of no relevance, we need not write it. Price in 2012, that is a base year, so can I say P0?
Yes.
Price in 2014 will be the current year P1. And as per this formula, we require only one thing, P1 upon P0. 4 columns. Okay, items are given. Price of 2012. 2012 is the base year, so P0. 2014 is the current year, so P1. And then as per this formula, we need only P1 upon P0. Any confusion in this?
No.
Note it down and no need to leave one line here.
In the two
Who are writing it still? All of you have written it till 15, P1. Shall I proceed further? Now, as the heading is, we will do P1 upon P0. Do 3.5 divided by 3. 1.67? 67, no? 17. Okay. Do 370 divided by 345. Shiva. 1.5 divided by 1.5. Then Swara 20 divided by 15. 1.33. Puja 15 divided by 12. 1.25. And we require its total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.24, 7, 4, 6 point. Did everyone of you understand this? Raise your hand who is not clear with the calculations of area. Who all are still doing it? Anyone still doing it here? Raise your hand. So now write down therefore general index number as it is asked to you. Why they say general word? Because it is index number of 5 commodities. Okay, it is not only index number of electricity or gas, it is index numbers of, so general index number. Sigma P1 upon P0 upon N into 100. Okay, so P1 upon P0's total, how much did we get? 6.32. How many commodities are there?
5.
So divided by 5 into 100.
126.4.
126. Any doubts with this?
No, sir.
So short and simple. Okay. And we have to write state overall increase in the price of fuel. Purohit 126.4. So what will be the increase in price? 0.4%. Write down below that thus the overall increase in the prices of fuel items is 26.4%. Any confusions with this? All are clear with that? Look at question number 3. There is no more practice of this type now. Page number? Yes. Look at page number 52. Be attentive. Page number 52, section E. Question 1. I am discussing and you will be doing it on your own. It is a similar one. Look at it. Find the general index number using the following data about prices of different items in the year 2012 by taking the base year as 2010. So items are given A, B, C, D, E. Units, no relevance. Price of year 2010, market as P0. Price of year 2012, P1. Solve it on your own, it is exactly similar.
Sorry, sir, सारी चालू
Cross verify the answers from the back once you find it. Who all have got the answers from the back? It is verified. What is the final index number? 122.4. And is it mentioned in the question, state the overall? Did we write the answer in this statement? So here it is not asked, so no need to write that. Still you have written. I will copy only not from the previous one.
Sir, but people do that. It's okay.
Is everything you will do in the same pattern only.
But some overs in the class.
Who else has been solving it? Others go through question number 3. Now look at question number 3. Mark it important and understand. Concept is similar, but years are even more in number. So how to do it? Understand this. The following data are obtained about the annual average prices of wheat, rice and sugar. Are you given with more than one commodities or not? Three commodities are given. So this concept is to be used in the wholesale market of a city. Yes, what is going on? Same page 15, exercise 1.1, question 3. I am reading it once again, be attentive. The following data are obtained about the annual average prices of wheat, rice and sugar in the wholesale market of a city. So now again there are how many commodities? 3. Similar concept we will use, but not exactly sigma P1 upon P0 upon N into 100. Slightly different because find the general index number means for all the commodities average for 3 items by fixed base method with the base year 2011, that is the first year, and also by change base method. Now, how is it different in this question? Here only 2 years were, commodities were more, but years only? Commodities are more here, but years are also 5. Years are also 5. So like here you obtained this only for 2012. Same way, 14. Here you have to obtain for 2012 also, 13 also, 14 also, 15 also. Understood the difference? And we will not be making so many columns. We will be directly showing the calculations. Meaning to say, first when we do it by fixed base method, look at commodity wheat. For 2011, that is the base year, we'll directly write 100. Base year's index is 100. For 2012, 18.5 divided by 18 into 100. For 2013, 18.9 divided by 18 into 100. Same way for 14 and 15. Same way for rice and sugar. And then directly we will do the average sigma upon n. At the end we will not do into 100. We do it specifically for all the years. Because there is not 1 year but there are more years. Did you understand? We have obtained for 12 also, 13 also, 14 also, 15 also. So these columns will extend. How will it extend? Understand it first, then you write it. See, first you are given with commodities. Then you are given with 2000. I am not writing P0 because there are many P1s. But 2000, 12 is also P1, 13 is also P1, 14 also and 15 also. Actually it's 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. Understood this? Just make the columns, don't write anything inside. Because we are not writing the actual values of the question, we will be directly showing the calculations. So just make the columns, that's it. Now, see what we shall be doing, understand it? Be attentive. Who all are still making the columns, raise your hand. I will explain you for wheat, ask you for rice and sugar. So, understand this properly. And first we are doing it by fixed base method. After that, chain based method you will be trying on your own.
With same column.
with same columns. You have to remake the columns again.
Yeah, that's
Yes, now commodity is wheat. As I said, for 2011 we can directly take it as 100. Understood that? Fixed base method means base year 2011, all the values are to be divided by 2011's value.
yes.
So do 18.5 divided by 18 into 100.
102.78.
102.78. Two decimals you write. Any confusion up till here? Then even 18.9 divided by 18 into 100.
105.
Any confusion in this? Fixed base, so all will be divided by 18. Who is not able to understand this? Raise your hand. All are clear?
Yes, sir.
19 divided by 18 into 100.
105.56.
105.56 and 19.5 upon 18 into 100. 10. Silence. All are clear up till here?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll be asking you for rice and sugar. So, Mayank, stand up, tell me all the yes. What are you doing, Mayank, in the class? So, how much time it takes? Yes, tell me the next year. Total prompt. How do you get that?
36 divided by 30 into 100.
36 divided by 30 into 100, 120. Next.
114
How do you get that?
38 divided by 30 into 100.
38 divided by 30 into 100. So how much does that come to?
126.67.
Did you divide by 36 or 30?
30.
So where 114 did you get?
56.
126.67. Tell me the next year. Man, same. 38 is only the value. 38 upon 30 into 100. So again, 126.67. And last.
130.
So now 39 upon 30 into 100, 130. Did you all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand who is not clear up till here. All are clear?
Yes.
Ginger, sugar? 100? How do you get that? 31 divided by 30 into 100, 103.33. Then,
106.67.
how do you get that?
32 divided by 42.
Yes, tell me the calculation also.
34 divided by 30 into 1.3.
1, 1.
3.3. 36 divided by 30 into 120.
So all are clear with this? See, similar thing, but there was only 1 year. So directly we did 3.5 upon 3. Now if it is one more year, then you do again divided by 3. So because more years are given, we are directly showing the calculation in the columns, but similar concept. Now this general index number, directly we have to do the total upon n. Do we have to do into 100 again? Because all are already multiplied with 100. So now simply average is required. First we get the total. Now simply average is required. Do you understand this? Into 100 we don't have to do, because inside the table itself we have done into 100. Okay? This 300, 100, 200, 300, 320, 25, 26.11, 337.34,
338.34.
340,
345.56.
345.56, 358.33.
Yes.
Anyone having any doubt in this?
No.
All are clear up till here?
Yes.
Now we will find the average. So general index number in bracket write down total. You will divide it by 3. 300 divided by 3.
100.
326.11 divided by 3.
108.7.
108.
70.
338.34 divided by 3.
112.7.
0.7.
8.
345.56 divided by 3.
115.19.
19.
Yes.
And 358.33 divided by 3.
119.44.
So did you understand this? Same thing we are doing. In 200 we have done inside the table, and lastly we have just divided by the number of committees. But we have to do in this manner because more years are given. Same question I'll discuss by chain based method, then you'll do it on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Complete this fast, those who are still doing it.
Okay. चल क्या? Go sir.
Who all are still solving this? Raise your hand.
Khushi. I'm not. You know, so sorry. Please drawing line.
Anyone still solving it? Sumana, did you complete? I'm discussing by chain based, then you'll start solving it. Put your pens down. Now chain based method I explain you for wheat and ask you for rice and sugar, then you start solving it. Chain based means you divide by preceding year. And we have seen the note first year you will take as 100. So wheat for 2011 again you will take it as 100. But listen carefully. 2012 18.5 upon 18 into 100. But 2013 18.9 upon 18.5 into 100. Current year upon preceding year into 100. So 18.9 upon 18.5 into 100. Then 19 divided by 18.9 into 100. Then 19.5 divided by 19 into 100. Raise your hand who did not understand, because I will be asking you now. All are clear? Sumana, rise. What about 2011? So why you did not raise your hand and understand it? Did I ask the question who is not clear or not? Why you did not ask them? And what were you doing when I was explaining? Is it so simple that it requires the explanation 2 times? Stand up. देखो, first we will directly take it as 100. Second, 36 divided by 30 into 100. Third, 38 divided by 36 into 100. Current year upon preceding year into 100. Then 38 upon 38 into 100. And 39 upon 38 into 100. Current year upon preceding year into 100. So, Smana, did you understand that? Tell me for sugar. 2011 directly 100. 31 divided by 30 into 100. 32 divided by 31 into 100. 34 divided by 32 into 100. 36 divided by 34 into 100. If you are attentive, you will be able to understand. When I explained for wheat, you were not attentive. And that is why I asked you for rice. When I start explaining anything, be attentive because your marks are already very less in all the subjects. Next time I will not tolerate that. So now, start solving it, everyone. After that same procedure, what same after you get the index numbers total and divided by 3. So give the heading chain based method and start doing it. What happened?